After an amazing sampling of wines at the Burr Oak Winery,
if you have, put in the comments below maybe one of your favorite places you've attended. Attended. No. Stayed.
If you've been watching our Blessed Midwest tour, you learned that we had to extend our stay at Custer State Park because we forgot our passports so we could change our domicile from Michigan to South Dakota. But one thing that helped us amazingly on the return trip was our membership to Harvest Host.
Harvest Host is a network that connects RV owners with a variety of unique places to stay. There's wineries, farms, museums, and you just go onto the app, whether you use your phone or a computer, and you can search where you're going to be, where you're looking, and find available locations. You can put a filter on it also if there's specific things you're looking for.
Right, because some people like to stay at farms because they have children with them and they can have a farm experience, maybe go feed some alpacas or something. Or some people like us prefer to stay at wineries or breweries because we like to sample some of the local wines from the area. And in fact, on this trip, which helped us out, we stayed at a great winery in New Lisbon, Wisconsin.
Burr Oak Winery. The property was spacious for parking and had a lovely area to sit and enjoy the wines. He allowed us to do samples of the wine that he makes and had a store that we could shop. He also sat with us and the other couple that was staying there the same night. So it's also about community. Gives you an opportunity to meet local people as you're traveling and find out about the area and meet other people.
And to stay at a Harvest Host location, the cost is free. It's totally free with your Harvest Host membership. Now, they do ask that you support the place that you're going to. If you're going to a farm, often they have fresh farm goods you can purchase, be it cheese or milk or whatever it might be, even some handmade crafts. And of course, a winery, you'd have the opportunity to purchase a bottle or two of wine, or like Michelle said, in this place, he had a nice gift shop to shop around as well. Now, the Harvest Host membership is pretty reasonable. How much is it, Michelle?
$99.
$99 for a year, and that gives you unlimited access to any of the Harvest Host locations. But we've got a link in the description below, and if you go to that, you can save 15% off your first year membership.
I would like to say that having a Harvest Host membership is like having a passport to unique experiences that you otherwise maybe would not know about.
Yeah, I know it's really worked out well for us. We've learned after our Blessed Midwest trip to leave gaps in our travel plans so that we have a 1 or 2 gap between different campgrounds that we booked stays at, just so we can have extended travel times or something is bound to go wrong, because we live in an imperfect world and sometimes things just don't go quite as you plan. So it's really worked out well for us. And as we're driving along, Michelle will simply pull out her phone, pull up the app on the phone, and be able to book us a place to stay the same night, often the same night we're traveling, sometimes the next night.
Have you ever stayed at a Harvest Host? If you have, put in the comments below one of your favorite places you've stayed.
And through the Harvest Host membership, you can also add on the Boondockers Welcome membership. Now, Boondockers Welcome is a little different. Usually that's somebody's home, and they offer a place that they may have beside their house or garage where you can park, again, overnight. Some people have electricity set up, a 30 or even a 50 amp, because they're RVers themselves. Some people let you use water, and other people may even have a sewer hookup for you.
In most of those places, if you are going to have some kind of a hookup, they do have a minimal charge, but it's very minimal.
So all in all, Michelle, what have you thought about our Harvest Host membership we've had so far?
I feel it's a really great membership to have. It's well worth the money. Even if you aren't a full-time RV person, I think you can use it to experience things that you wouldn't normally know about and can be educational experiences.
Yeah, and I agree. It's been something that's really worked out well for us. We try to keep our travel days pretty short, about 3 hours or less. We don't like to travel. So if we're going to a campground, like we have some future things coming up this fall and winter where we're going to be going and it's a 5 or 6 hour drive, we'll leave a day in between and we'll pick a Harvest Host in between so we can stop, spend the night, and awake the next morning and usually drive right off fully refreshed. And usually we don't even have to unhook. So the next day to travel, we can leave pretty early in the morning and get ourselves going into our next campsite where we're going to stay.
Harvest Host creates connections that go beyond just a place to park for the night. It's really a community of adventurers, and that's one of the things we really love about it is the community that it provides.
After an amazing stay at Burr Oak Winery, a great sampling of wines, and a nice quiet place to park the RV and sleep for the night, after saying goodbye to our newfound friends, we headed on to Indian Lake State Park in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which is a magical place for us, and you'll need to find out why.
I'd like to call. I'd like to say that Harvest.
So you'd like to say it? You'd like to say it, then say it.
You said I get lots of shots. How many times did you say?
How many shots do you need to finish
Harvest
this?
Hoax.
Harvest Hoax.
How about you? Have you ever gone to a Harvest Host site? Ugh. Have you ever stayed at a Harvest Host? If you have, put in the comments below what.
And they also have Boondockers Welcome that you can stay. And not only is there Harvest Host, but there's a.
And that's one of the things we really love about it is the community that it provides.
After an amazing sampling of wines at the Burr Oak Winery. After an amazing sampling of wines at the Burr Oak Winery in New Lisbon, Wisconsin, we headed out, said goodbye to our new friends, and we headed on to